Good day everyone! Welcome to my video tutorial. This is Cecille Mendoza discussing about the Fibonacci Sequence. So, for you to know, the Fibonacci Sequence is probably the most famous number sequence at all time. And maybe this would come as a surprise to the person who invented this famous sequence. So, let us know. Where does it come from? Who invented this famous Fibonacci Sequence? So this guy is Leonardo Pisano Bigolo, or also known as Fibonacci. He is an Italian mathematician. He is considered to be the greatest European mathematician of the Middle Ages, and he was born in 1170 at Pisa, Italy, and died at the same city in 1240. And as well as being famous for the Fibonacci sequence, Fibonacci also helped to spread the Hindu-Arabic numerals, like what we are using today, through Europe in place of Roman numerals. So next, the origin of Fibonacci sequence. So, rabbits. Rabbits is the animal that helped Fibonacci recognize this sequence. The Fibonacci sequence was discovered after an investigation and the outcome of a mathematical problem about rabbit breeding. So unfortunately, Fibonacci are able to identify this sequence through the investigation of the reproduction of these rabbits. Why is it rabbits? So let's consider this illustration. Suppose a newly born pair of rabbits, which is one male and one female, are put in a field. Rabbits are able to mate at the age of 1 month, so that at the end of its second month, a female can produce another pair of rabbits. So consider this on the top of the illustration is one male and one female pair of rabbits. Eventually, they mature every month. So after that, they can produce another pair of rabbits. So that's the scenario. After the end of the month, they always produce another pair of rabbits. And the pair of rabbits that they produce can also produce another pair of rabbits. So that's the pattern. And as we can see here, the number of pairs is 1, 1, 2, 3, and 5. And the rabbits are the reason why there is a Fibonacci sequence. So Fibonacci sequence is a sequence where its first two terms, which is 1 and 1, and each succeeding term is obtained by adding the two preceding terms. So for instance, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21. So what do we mean by adding the two preceding terms? So the next number is found by adding up the two numbers before it. So for example, the third term, which is 2, is found by adding up the two numbers before it, which is 1 plus 1. The fourth term, which is 3, is found by adding the two numbers before it, which is 1 plus 2. And the fifth term, which is 5, is found by adding the two numbers before it, which is 2 plus 3, and so on. So in short, to get this sequence, we add the last two terms to get the next term. And another information is that Fibonacci sequence can still appear frequently in nature, as it seems to capture some aspect of growth. You can find it, for example, in the terms of natural spirals in plants, in fruits, in flowers, and many more. And again, on many plants, or should I say flowers, the number of petals is a Fibonacci number. Say for example, buttercups have 5 petals, lilies and iris have 3 petals, clematis have 8, corn marigolds have 13, some asters have 21, whereas daisies can be found with 34 petals. So it is very clear that Fibonacci sequence can be seen everywhere. Learn how to see, realize that everything connects to everything else. Thank you.